It should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. In this quote, Banquo is referring to his destiny as foretold by the three witches. This is an example of fate playing a role in his life, as he now knows that even though he won't be king himself, his descendants will. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth. In this quote, an apparition of the witches are telling Macbeth that he is safe from all born of a woman. This is another example of fate, as Macbeth is ultimately killed by Macduff, who was born of a C-section, meaning he was not woman-born.
December 7th, 1941, the Japanese strike team attacked Pearl Harbor, killing 1,177 men on board the Navy battleship. This was a huge loss for the U.S., solidifying one of the most devastating attacks on the world. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. On August 6th and the 9th in 1945, both these bombs were dropped on the respective cities Hiroshima and Nagasaki. These were the outcome of the attack on Pearl Harbor 4 years prior. These bombs were used on the two biggest cities in Japan. A heavy amount of people died because of these atomic weapons, Hiroshima being completely demolished because of it after the attacks Japan threatened to the US. This connects to fate by showing how, when the Japanese attacked us without hesitation, killing a substantial amount of men, which led to the many deaths and the destruction of a Japanese city.
There's a similar theme of fate in Of Mice and Men and Macbeth. Quote from Of Mice and Men. The hand shook violently, but his face set and his hand steadied. He pulled the trigger. 106. This was the result of fate for Lenny. Lenny had killed many animals and killed Curly's wife in the process. Lenny had George help him throughout these tragedies, but did not see a change, so George took his life to end the cycle. Another quote that supports the theme of fate between the two texts are, "You ain't worth a grease jack pin you into hell. Christ knows George done everything he could to jack you out of the sewer, but it don't do no good." 102. This quote was from the bunny inside of Lenny's head and tells him that George has tried to save him, but no matter how many times he has tried to help him, Lenny keeps getting into trouble and making these events worse.